the horizontal is practice. No V8's a level change and the pH all correct. I'll be somewhere in between triangle, circle, and select. If you see me out in packs in a mask and ass, the pants and match with the line and scratch in a hazmat truck with jacks. I'll be enemy at but in all black with the laser attached to the master beat is strapped. You can blast gnats, and you don't wanna crash with apocalypse on the dash. In the rear view, a clear blue skies lost in the glass. Familiar with the past, cause most are destined to repeat it. I write about it, shout it, or leave it, it's there if you need it. They just wanna see it, lost 2 men fast, fam. The control in my hands, still walked out of my last man. Whether my name blinks, the bottom or top, I'll be gone. It's becoming more familiar to you when you're reborn. Born, 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 born. The city glows to light the scene up, eager to team up. Or you look into the abyss, you swallow your spit or your dreams up. I've seen this before, probably more than I wanted, but since it was warm in it, I'd happen to stumble upon it. So if you see me on the last lap, you can flash back to the trash that was yaps in the trap that I talk back. When too many react like that, distract the pack with attack, hands around full mind, pull back the stack. So be it, I'll be it, you clinging to it, scrambling. Meanwhile, the handling so sick, your nerves reaching for clanopins. If I mispronounce and mislead what you can't see, by this time I'm probably just biding my time with the beat. But in the absence, the sinister sees the sentence. Spare resemblance, and of course it mimics the menace. I slipped into a pair of undefeateds, being reborn. To run where I stand and keep my feet warm. Born,
Hello, and welcome to GOTN. Tonight we got Janitorz vs. Awakening. With me in the co-casting chair here is Doug. How's it going, man?
You know, just another fucking day, Kevlar, with two dumb, idiot teams in the server. One of them in shambles, one of them unable to ever really win anything big in a big moment. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully something, but we'll see.
We'll see. They did map bans, hey? They already got those done?
Yes, they did. There were a lot of bans, a lot of typing, a lot of gibberish. For some reason, Awakening has picked Breakout. I don't think this is a good map pick for them. And then Janitorz picked Map Mata. I feel like those are Janitorz, probably their two best maps, and these two are the three of their best maps. So interesting map pick by Awakening. We will see.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Seeing Janitorz on Map Mata yesterday was... I mean, they ended up pulling that out, but it got a little dicey a couple moments there, but...
I mean, they played a Pug a good player, so...
True.
Dicey's one thing, but it's, you know, a couple rounds don't go their way, and they're not even really... They might not even be in the finals. Well, they weren't in the finals. Actually, they suck. But yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, totally. I know there's been a little bit of talk yesterday about Nilla going wherever. I don't think that's fucking true at all. We'll see.
What, that he's leaving?
Yeah. And joining Sedated.
If yesterday ringing for Sedated was an audition for him to move on to a better team, he failed that audition, dropping 3 kills on Carrington in the finals. You can't really sell yourself dropping 3 kills in the finals of cups.
Yeah,
take it from Daddy 2-time. Not the best look.
Yeah, big true. I know Carrington ain't the best scope map, but yeah. Anyway, back to today. Back to Breakout, huh? Let's get it started. You want to take the first round?
Because it's Awakenings. I'll take it. Fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because we picked this map and our names are Awakening, we will be starting on Allies. Neo stealing a very similar nade. He probably stole that from my stream. That's my top blue nade. Harry getting a nade kill on the XLZ. All the Awakening players kind of stuck here behind Ruins. That's not really where you want to be. You want to get to that second level, that second hole. Glad's going to tag Neo. Down goes Verb. And off to a great start are the Jannies boys on defense, in your side. Reflex getting taken out mid. He's going to have to win a majority of those battles on Allies, Kevlar. Down goes Nilla.
Allies eliminated.
And a team ace. So,
wow.
I've been playing this game a while. Not sure why we picked this map. Tough start.
Real tough. I think this matchup is really going to be defined by the 2 shotgun players. I mean, if I think rounds are going to be won and lost based off of those duels every single round between Harry and Verb.
Yeah, Harry and Verb or Harry and Reflex, whatever dumb idiot is down there in the smoke with a Thompson. There goes Reflex on the Glad. You like to see that. XLZ cutting off the rotate. Something brewing, something stinking. And it's not Tipsy's fat fucking gut.
Damn! Ain't even in the server and he's catching strays. Down goes Nilla from a nice little easy shot there from Hostage on that Car 98K. Jay is once again up in top clutch. I was trying to take out that TLS player, but not really finding an angle so far. Hostage dying inside of top mare to Neo. And down goes Nitrix as well, so now Jay, last man alive, rotating over from the A bomb site. It's a tough rotate, bomb down on B, all the way over from that A site, but I mean, if you're hitting no scopes like that, that'll be alright. Still got 3 more players to work with though, and oh no, he's just running around hoping to get a no scope, doesn't quite land it, and there's Neo to clean it up with a Webley.
Yeah, he's got to go crazy there in a 1 vs 4. Time ticking. Gets 1, can't get 2, can't get 3, can't get 4, or defuse. That's going to be a round win for Awakening. Really off the back of the Thompson of Reflex. And speaking of dumb, fat loser, fat guts, Jocko's in the chat. The Make-A-Wish Cup champion, I guess. Lagging across. Can't speak English. Probably doesn't have a job. And congrats. He got really good sleep last night knowing that his 15,000 hours of CoD2 finally came to a point.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him.
He got the cup win, but goddamn, dude, some of those teleportation tricks he was pulling yesterday were... I would have loved to hear the Sedata Discord after all that.
Yeah, probably print screening, probably cheating. I will find him, I will ban him, and he will no longer be allowed here. Down goes Nilla to Blake, I believe. That's Nitrix.
Yeah. Actually winning that scope duel. Good job on him. I know he was having a hell of a rough time yesterday, but looking like he's starting off on a proper foot today. Down goes Glad inside blue, though, and there's Nitrix with another one onto XLZ, and there's Harry with the cleanup on Verb.
Yeah, it's if you can tell, if they don't get that initial penetration with either the Tommy or the shotgun down into the B bomb side or maybe in mid crater, pretty much fizzles out after that.
Yeah, they've really run out of steam.
Yeah, if you're not gonna get that initial penetration, it's gonna be up to the XLZs and the Neos of the world with the rifles and Nilla to get scope picks. But Nilla starting off 0-4 rough, carrying over maybe some frustration from yesterday. And now Blake on the Neo. I'm not sure where he's getting all these picks. I think north. Down goes Harry. Glad's right next to him.
Glad looks so scared there for a moment to push forward after he saw his teammate
but he follows him. Why are we turned around? It's the wrong direction.
We got one. It's into a 2-on-4 as well in favor of the Janitors. And both of these Awakening players are kind of leaning A side, one TLS, one by Orange. Verb kind of just lurking through the smoke with that shotty. Walking up through mid-crater, heading towards Mare. Not really spotting anyone yet. We might have just got spotted. I don't know what happened right there. Hostage taking down XLZ and TLS. Yeah, from...
I think you... Actually, no.
Maybe not.
Whoever this is in spawn APC would be peeking. Look at this idiot. Look at this scumbag. This is the shit I'm talking about. Oh my god, that makes me so fucking angry to see such loser levels of play.
Damn.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I mean, I know what they're gonna do. Keep getting third and second place their entire life on land, but that's fine.
Damn.
Keep doing it. I like it. Prone to spawn APC. I love that for you.
You know, you're not a scope player, but what do you think of some of the new angles that scopes are finding on this to pick side green and pick through hole and all that kind of shit?
Ooh, nice little 2K by Harry.
Really goddamn nerdy.
There's a ton of little angles. I get it. If you can make them work for you, but if you're going out of your way to do it and because of it you're losing part of the map or letting your teammates down because you're just kind of baked through like a hole in the wall, count me out. Fundamental Call of Duty, fundamental FPS will always outweigh the losers like Brian's of the world jumping on random shit. That's why, he peaked at SIVA Open in Count 4 because that's what he prefers to do.
Damn. You're coming out hot and heavy today, Doug.
I told you, buddy. I'm not in a good mood. And I gotta watch these two idiots.
Well, hopefully we have some better days and better Call of Duty ahead of us. And it's looking like Nilla actually has some better Call of Duty ahead of him, taking down Harry. Glad taking down Neo as well, so still a 4-on-4. We do have Reflex getting a little bit aggressive here towards blue. Spots one. Tags him up. That's going to be Glad. Not cleaning up the kill, though. They're running out of ammo and having to reload, so... Janitors are just going to back right out of blue, but there's Jay with a nice little poke and prod there out of blue alley. We do have XLZ trying to get a little bit aggressive out through hole, and Verb trying to get a trade there inside blue, but not able to do so. Instead, it's going to be Hostage having to hold down this hole push. Walks right underneath his iron sight, and he doesn't even fire off a shot. Instead, his teammate Nitrix there in back A takes down XLZ trying to walk up on the A site. Nil goes down as well to Hostage. Now last man alive is going to be Verb, and he gets dropped to Glad.
Yeah, that Louis getting into blue there. If he converts the kill on the Glad, it's great. But really, what we need to see there is he needs a little backup there. I mean, there's got to be a rifle behind him or someone willing to trade. Maybe the shoddy underneath him. He's really the only one getting any work done.
Got to get the buddy system going.
Map control. Gotta get the buddy system going. That's a lean. It should be a left lean there. I don't know if that's gonna land. It doesn't. Verb gets the kill. Hostage is gonna be standing right here up close with the rifle.
He loves these quick, tight, flicky angles, doesn't he? He loves being aggressive with the bolt.
Pistol out, I guess.
Yeah, pistol out, running up onto the B bomb site with no smoke. A little questionable by him, but well, I guess someone's got to press the issue here. Looking like Awakening's playing things really slowly. Vanilla's actually able to find a gap in the defense.
Yeah. This is winnable here. If Nilla can convert one, and off the back of that conversion, Reflex finds somebody, or vice versa. But down goes Reflex, Caster's Curse. Nilla's in deep.
Deeper than he might have ever been in his life, but I don't know if he'll be able to convert. He's just not able to find anyone.
Go of it. Yeah.
All these Janitors players just playing nice and safe.
Problem is they're playing into Janitor's tempo and style here. They're not owning the tempo on offense. Which is really what you got to do on a map like this.
Yeah.
Their best bet is to trade rounds off the back of some reflex penetration down into Panther's mom, aka Blue, and just get dirty kills, bomb plants, real filthy, greasy shit, and hope for 8-4. That's really what they should have been doing going into this. Janitors, if you get them uncomfortable, you can snowball some rounds off them. Their mental is weak. There's one. That's the penny I was talking about. Penne vodka, deep.
Nice. God, some penne vodka would be delicious right now.
And here's the dirty, greasy plants coming in. There's the picks to follow it up. Now we're playing like a team. Crazy. You go to a bomb site together, good things happen. There's another one.
Jay might be able to make something happen lurking through the smoke, but no, he gets spotted there by Verb on site, and he gets taken down, and then Jay hits a great no-scope there onto XLZ. Having a little bit of a fight back here now, bringing Janitors down to 2 players as Reflex lurking through the smoke takes down Jay. Now all down to Hostage on this retake, 1v3. Going top blue with a car 98K and jumping out top, looking out Mare, gets spotted, but nothing gonna land so far. And he's just gonna go straight for the hold. I don't know if anyone has a angle?
No.
Oh, okay, Nilla just needs to peek out a little bit wider, taking him down. Second round of the board for Awakening.
And guess what it was? A 2K from Reflex, followed up by the rifles, holding those rotates. Standard Call of Duty. I like it. I love it. I want to see more of it.
Yeah.
Only 6-2 here. You can string something together.
No early cross there for Neo. Let's give a little sight onto Reflex. Yeah, Verb taken down Glad. That's going to be the blue player dead as well. Shotgun also down for blue. Maybe Jay will have something to say about it here. Blue Alley. I actually really like this angle. This is a shell angle if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, loser angle, but if it works, it works. What we really should be commenting on here is that nice little 2K by Verb. Little pick onto the blue player. Follows it up with a SETI. And now we have XLZ in close. Where he should be.
Hey-oh.
2 versus 4. 2 versus 3, excuse me.
Damn.
Here we go. Fundamentals. Little post plant. Hold your angles. You make these Janitors boys uncomfortable. You don't play to their strengths, which is sitting in loser angles underneath spawn APC. Good things happen.
They do like quite a lot of structure on their Call of Duty, don't they?
They do, and they do it well, which has carried them thus far.
Yeah.
Obviously, the top 3, maybe top team currently playing online at least. And, you know, if I had to give them a critique, it's once the game plan kind of falters, plan B. Usually not that great. XLC taking out Harold.
What a lucky headshot. Sometimes
now,
you just need a little bit of luck.
Yeah. Down goes another one. Whew. I'm going down. This is the momentum we were talking about. 3 rounds in a row with the bomb down. Verb would love to get off the bomb. He doesn't. 3 versus 3 bomb down. He's did his job for now. It's up to these other boys. This is going to be a big Nilla round here. These late rotates on breakout are very scope heavy. Top green, back wall. There we go. I've been playing this game a while, Kevlar.
Just a little while, eh? Jay now.
Just a little while.
Last man alive in a 1v3, walking out on site. He's still got 30 seconds to work with. Bomb right in front of him. Nice shot there on Nilla. Taking down that scope. Goes for a fake on site. Trying to get a little peek here by one of these Awakening players. Spots someone, but he gets dropped there by XLZ on net Tommy. XLZ doing a nice little job of dodging and diving around that bomb. 6-4. 3 in a round here for Awakening, so maybe they woke up finally. Pun intended.
Yeah, I mean, it was 6-1, now it's 6-4. This is a beautiful mid-round adjustment, mid-half adjustment, realizing that B was very winnable by them if they could just get 1 or 2 picks. And now another pick opening. So far, all these opening picks are going to go. And now Harold goes down once again, 3rd or 4th round in a row. He's being managed very well by XLZ, Reflex, and Verb. One of those 3 is always outmanning him here close. Hostage sees one and down.
Big nade. Big nade.
I take it back. Awakening's a breakout team. I take it back.
Maybe they finally figured it out. I don't know quite what the adjustment was, but they just actually started pressing the issue a little bit.
More Tommies. I said I noticed Reflex was getting in there deep, and he wasn't converting some of his kills because he needed a little backup. And now there's 2 Tommies clanging with an M1 behind it, and Nilla the Twin finally hitting a couple shots.
There we go. XLZ and Reflex using those Tommies finally effectively. Reflex with a 3K, XLZ with a 2K that round. So I think these
Tommies, baby.
British side rounds are going to be won and lost off the Tommies, like you said.
And their nades are hitting. They're following up their nades. Reflex is in deep now. He's got them confused. He's got them uncomfortable in this mid-smoke. And down goes Harold again. He's unable to get any map control.
Great choice to bring out the car there in that tight little angle. Going for the one.
Especially against the shoddy.
Yeah, exactly, right? Close range. I mean, it's effectively a shotgun, right?
Correct. It's great opportunity, great timing.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. He's going to want that one back. This nade might convert. I hope they're not stuck on that bomb together. Verb goes for the fake because he's been getting killed so often.
Verb is having a rough one so far, isn't he? Uh-oh.
Nice
Speaking
shot,
of
Reflex,
a rough
going
one.
for the reload.
Just eliminated.
Ooh, what a half.
Great comeback there by Awakening. At one point, it was, what, 6-1? Sheesh.
Yeah, baby. That's all Reflex and Mike there, to be honest with you. Verb getting 5 plants, actually. 5 plants by Verb.
Wow. Yeah, somebody's got to do it,
That
huh?
cannot be understated.
He might only be 4-9, but yeah, 5 plants is, you know.
Yeah, he sold his body. He sold his little gay Filipino body on that bomb site. I love that for him.
Love it. Love it.
Now let's see. We've seen a lot of these teams struggle to get into that top 3 elite conversation. Having good halves, sometimes being up 12-9, 12-10, 12-7, things like that. We saw that, me and you casted it, the Spawn X Modern debacle.
Yeah, holy
By
Christ.
both teams, really. And so we'll see if Awakening can take that momentum from the hard half into the easy half.
Yeah, they really got to keep it rolling here. Hopefully, they'll get it going. I see Nilla is going for the same cross side green that we saw Nitrix going for in the first half, though. But not able to spot anybody. A lot slower British side here out of the Janitors. They seem to be really nervous to be walking through that smoke towards Mare. Reflex taking down hostages. Harry's able to fill his way inside of TLS. Glad getting taken out on that B bomb site, but right as he walks past that mid smoke, down goes Harry. Jay walking up on the A bomb site, spots the head of Neo, top A, taking him down. Nitrix having to rotate to try and help out his teammate, but he doesn't quite have any kind of angle as there's Jay going down to top A, and there's Nitrix getting dropped to XLZ from TLS. Rough. A play, but not really much as far as support going there for Jay.
Yeah, a little hectic here by the Jannies boys. Kind of all over. We're losing kind of all of our 1v1s in the wrong places. Harold yet to really control mid since the first half of the first half, and everyone else is kind of faltering. Jay alone at the A bomb site, and just like that, XLZ is going to be in mid smoke again, doing a good job of controlling front Mayor here. So many players are used to getting bullied by Glad, and ooh, that's a nice little shot there. Someone's going to have to wake up. It's got to be maybe Glad, maybe Hostage. You're going to need some support here.
Hostage is 10-8, so he's not having a real hot game, and I know this isn't one of his best maps, but he is a pretty goddamn good player. He can make it happen, but he gets a flanked there by Reflex. Verb takes out Nitrix as well, and now Jay, last man alive at a 1v3. Walks out through hole. XLZ looking the wrong way, trying to keep an eye on his back A push, but instead, Jay walks through hole. He's going to walk into bottom Mare as well. Trying to look up through
mid. Players are circling
mid.
each other.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Verb is just holding his stairs top blue, hey?
Yeah, it's not a terrible play, you know. I mean, at least one player stay alive and one player move. That's Reflex is greasy. This is a greasy young man.
You know,
he's using my config, by the way.
Is he?
Shout out to Doug's config.
I think I had your config at one point too, but I lost it. You gotta send that to me again. It's just a standard config, isn't it?
Yeah, standard config.
You don't need nothing fancy in CoD2. No film tweaks in this game.
No. There's no magic setting. It's all a mind game.
Oh, big nades this round. Neo, Verb, and Jay all getting the nade kill themselves. Taking it down to a 2v3 as Jay and Nitrix now have to work in something going on A side here. Jay is actually pushed up pretty far inside of A house. He might be able to find a sneaky little pick here. Either onto Mare or onto that back B, but Nitrix, he's pretty far away. Might not really be able to help all too much. Oh, I think Nilla just spotted, or is he just spamming? No, Jay did get spotted. Yeah, down goes Jay. Now Nitrix, last man alive. No real map control to speak of. Trying to walk up onto this A bomb site. Worried about his cross, but what he should be worried about is top A, as there's Reflex with that second heady taking him down. And there's a timeout for Janitors. That's
Reflex is smoking these kids out of the server.
8 rounds in a row. Holy crap, is he ever? 17 and 7?
Yeah. He seemed locked in earlier. I was talking to him in Discord, pugging with him. He seemed
nice.
He seemed locked in. And you know, I don't know if Awakening's been playing much with Mike having his kid, but sometimes there's a little break and then you just kind of play loose. And
totally.
Harold this is a big shoddy map, Kevlar, and he's 5-11 right now, and he's really unable to control that mid smoke on both sides of the map. And then Glad, who's used to getting a lot of penetration, creeping around, is just getting shut down. And then the rifles on both sides are just kind of cleaning up.
Yeah, it's usually
it's not enough for the Jannies.
It's usually Glad and Harry that are kind of point duty for Janitors, and with both of them really underperforming, it kind of shows in the lack of offensive power out of this Janitor squad.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you like to see them do, maybe, to try and shake things up a little bit?
Pick a bomb site, coordinate your nades towards it, and I think they need to, if Harold's not going to be able to control mid-smoke here,
pick a bomb.
We got to get creative with the smoke and start picking. And I mean, if you notice, it's all Reflex and XLZ kind of in mid-smoke controlling it. So maybe we let the smoke die and then, you know, let 20 seconds tick off, then throw ours.
Maybe don't even smoke
ours
mid.
Blooms and theirs dies. Or don't even smoke mid. I mean, they're playing in it and they're playing behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe don't throw it and let Nitrix and Hostage go to work. That could be it.
Maybe smoke off blue as we see Awakening actually double up right on this B bomb site. We also see XLZ right at this mid wall behind Crater. He runs into a nade there by Harry as Jay also gets dropped to a headshot earlier on. Reflex with kill onto Hostage there.
Reflex pushes through.
Verb has a nice angle, able to watch the north cross. And it doesn't really look like Janitors want to head north, so they're still...
Oh, Glad saw somebody.
Oh, no,
They're
down he
just
goes.
letting him walk around, back and forth, wagon to front ruins, wagon to front ruins, wagon to front ruins.
They seem so stalled out in mid ruins. They need to really pick up the memo that Reflex seemed to pick up earlier on and just hold W a little bit. This is the map to do it. Harry.
He's in there greasy, real greasy like.
Oh no, not able to clean up that kill there. Harry tagging up Reflex, and he gets dropped by Verb inside blue, and Reflex with a kill on Nitrix, trying to find that.
He's 20 and 7.
Wow, yeah, after 16 rounds, he had a great game.
He just roamed back and forth between Wagon and front root, and he had he didn't even have like a Tommy, like a pocket Tommy or the shotty. With the 44, he's doing that much damage. And Glad picks up an M1 here instead of a Thompson, which is what he usually has.
Yeah, he wants to play it safer. He wants to hang back and look for picks. Kind of an interesting play out of him. Not quite what I'm used to seeing out of him on the attacking side. Because it doesn't really seem to work out for him right there.
Hurricanes won an OT, if anyone was curious.
Nice. They're winning that series. There's no way.
For sure.
I saw a stat earlier today that they haven't played a single game so far yet in playoffs where they have trailed a goal.
Yeah, today was the first time they were down 2-1.
And they brought it back.
Yeah, they played. Yeah, they brought it back. Tied it up late in the third. OT dub.
Nice.
Magic Man himself here, reflex in a 1 versus 2. These are the rounds that, if he wins this 1 versus 2, I know there's not that much time left. If he wins this 1 versus 2, it's kind of a dagger situation.
That would be completely deflating to the Janitorz squad.
Yeah.
They do get the bomb down, though, on that B site. I think this is actually the first time they've got a bomb plant this half, right? Oh, no, and there's Reflex with a nice little headshot there. Close range on Hostage. Jay is in a tight little angle inside of bottom ruins, though, as Reflex decides to walk right past him, unaware of where Jay is. Goes for a fake, and he's going to try and push up into side hall. Jay, though, pushes out into mid-crater, gets that kill, and puts Janitor's first round on the board, second half. And a
Who called this?
timeout? Oh, tech timeout.
Ooh, that's greasy. You get to a half?
I think you get one tack timeout a half, and then tech timeouts are what? Infinite?
I mean, it's online. How can we really claim a tech timeout?
True.
So they readied up quick. If it took any more than 30 seconds or a minute, it's pussy shit.
Yeah. At least it was quick.
But he was a man of his word. He plugged his mouse in. He's good to go.
You know, one thing I've noticed is that Janitorz actually, that was the first time they actually went B that last round. Kind of worked out. I mean, Awakening actually are like triple stacking this B side and being really aggressive up on site. So maybe that's why Janitorz are so nervous to go there. Harry with an 8 kill and a kill on Neo, maybe getting a little too aggressive inside TLS. Reflex with the kill on Jay. Now they're going to have to worry about Nilla back A as they're starting to lean a little bit towards this site once again. And there is Verb watching the cross too.
This looks like an A push, huh? I mean, everyone's north. We're TLS. It's got to be all Nilla here. He's 6 and 10. He's got to take one with them at least.
Ooh, Verb with
There's
one.
Verb watching cross.
Yeah. Pretty common spot to watch that cross too. I'm surprised Nitrix actually just peeks out like that for free.
There we go.
And down goes Hostage as he tries to walk up on site to Nilla. Now Harry, last man alive, decides to rotate a little bit off and go in towards Mare, but he gets spotted by Verb top blue and down he goes. Round number 11 for Awakening.
Yeah, I don't know. I get it. Late in the round, 3 versus 3, totally viable to pick that A bomb site. But you're right. Nitrix kind of shoulder peeking that instead of just left leaning. I think that's a predictable angle at that time in the round. Ooh. Now Hostage has the scope.
Maybe that switch up is exactly what they need. XLZ taking down Glad at that mid smoke, I think, and they decided to double stack Mare this time instead of the B bomb site. And there's Harry inside of TLS actually taking down XLZ, taking the man advantage. 4 on 3 now. They're continuing with this TLS control. Reflex decides to push out through hole and kind of just look for any kind of pushes in towards Mare. Smoke is starting to fade too, so he might be seeing a couple people. He sees the gun of Harry peeking up from TLS and he gets that kill, and Nitrix is not able to get the trade either.
And he makes noise, so Reflex knows exactly where he is, and he's just going to be on the hunt here. Just chilling, kicking the dirt.
Yeah.
ready to pounce as soon as he hears another sound cue out this doorway. His teammates are in great positions here. I mean, someone's about to walk past another player. No, that's Blake up top here.
Oh, oof. Down goes Hostage. Down goes Jay in quick succession. Nil and Verb
exactly
finding
where this
those
young
each.
man is.
He jumps out from TLS, goes for a no-scope onto Reflex inside of that crater. Able to find his way inside a garage, so he might have a couple angles to work with, but they all know where he is. Gonna get aggressive towards back aid. Look for the scope. He gets that onto Nilla. Great shot there by Blake. Goes for a fake. Trying to pull out a little bit of aggression. He doesn't have much time left to work with. Reflex is close up on the scene. Nitrix goes for the no-scope, but there's Reflex with the jumping 44, taking him down. And that'll put Awakening on that point.
He's just locked in. I mean, he played that to perfection. Patient.
Yeah.
Followed all the sound cues. Probably the one calling everything out for his team. Got to the bomb. Didn't overcommit on the fake. I mean, can't really say much else about that.
Ooh, Nilla.
Hostage re-peaks the same angle.
Nilla and Neo
gets punished for it.
Both finding early frag. Nitrix also going down to XLZ early on. Harry trying to find his way inside Mary, gets it, but with 3 of his teammates dead now, it's just down to him and Jay. And he doesn't even have a secondary inside of Mare either, so he's kind of just stuck here. But we do have XLZ trying to get aggressive into there and trying to retake that position, but he gets dropped there by Harry's shoddy. No one else
now
really peeking anything.
There's a little bit of space for them to work with now because of XLZ kind of making... Oh! Right underneath his crosshair. His right hand of his big-ass scope. Oh, when he re-peeks it, gets punished for it. Now, see, because of that ill-timed push by Mike, that opens up hole in Mayer. Nilla goes down for it, but saves the day as Neo. Now this last player, once again, is going to be Reflex, saving the day for his team here. And wow, they shut me right up. I was kind of half joking, half serious, and Awakening just runs the board here. I mean, they got 1 round on attack, the Janitors did?
I think so, yeah. That's
6-6
rough. And this isn't
in mid.
It's like pretty even map too.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I thought that was one of Janitor's better maps. Their defense is usually pretty stout. They did get off to a hot start, but like I said, Janitors, they're a very established and set up team. It's like running the football on 1st and 10. You know they're gonna do it. You know what they're gonna do. They just execute really well. But once it gets stopped, they struggled with their adjustments. It seemed like out of the timeout, they got around, picked a bomb site. I saw Glad with an M1, and then those last 3 or 4 rounds, if you notice, he went right back to walking around in mid-smoke and losing that 1v1. So, whereas Awakening faltered, down 6-1, all beautiful adjustments after that. Nades raining down, trading with their teammates, different guns. Outplayed, better execution. Definitely.
I think a lot of people kind of talk about Reflex and his just, random, seemingly nonsensical pushes, right? But I think that element of randomness, that wild card factor, really keeps Janitors on the back foot. They don't quite know what to do.
That's why we keep Dirty German around.
Hey, everyone needs the wild card on the team,
cases.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have mental cases on your team. Keep it fresh. You don't want to get stale. True. I mean, the game's 20 years old. There's only so many places you can go. You gotta change it up.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need someone to be a little bit of a shit disturber.
Oh yeah.
Tussle up close and keep people off their balance.
This is Janny's map pick here. Played him a lot on this, and if I do say so myself, 1-2 lands on this map.
Ayo.
Both against these idiots, Janitors. So I know how they play this map. They play it very well. I'm surprised that we were able to beat them, honestly, on land. I think this is one of their better maps. They played us in the Pug last night. We had a great half and then kind of faltered. They have a very stout defense. Defense is not the hard side for them.
Yeah. Glad is going to be one of their main players here on this map, trying to hold down the A site. He gets 1 kill there onto Jay. And looks like he has Verb kind of trapped inside the A alley, as well as Hostage on top of jungle roof, takes down Nilla. Glad gets taken out by Neo. A alley as well. Verb gonna walk it out sight, looking towards that cubby. There's no one there though. Harry actually got out scot-free, but there is Nitrix up on mid roof looking for that exit of A alley. He only gets a tag. They are gonna get up in the A bomb site though, but there's Nitrix with one onto Verb. Now last man alive is gonna be Neo. Takes down Hostage, but immediately traded out by Harold Shoddy. And Janitors get the first round.
Yeah, this is what Janitors do. They kind of ride off the back of Glad crossing, and then when you kind of change your focus to, oh shit, he crossed, your crosshair goes towards A to try and find him. Your nades go towards A to try and find him, and then they appear on mid roof and take you out. That's kind of how they run this. So it's kind of one or the other. You either stop the A cross or you pick apart mid roof. Can't do both.
Wow. And it's looking like they're not really doing much of anything so far, as Awakening are just getting kind of deleted.
Yeah, it's like I said, this is not. You think you're starting on the easy side, being on British, but they have a very stout defense. They play this map defensively. Janitors do very well.
Yeah, I think Mad is like a pretty unique map when it comes to like how you play defense as opposed to other maps, right?
Yes, you can do many things.
It's pretty open-ended, but also like kind of like it's tough to peek off mid-roof unless you are just fucking hitting your shots like a goddamn menace. And it's looking like Janitors are hitting their shots. Taking down XLZ, taking down Verb, taking down Neo. Hostage finally getting dropped. Oh. There's Harry with the trade, taking down Nil. Now last man alive is going to be Reflex. Tommy right up close to mid-roof. He spots that guy on top of mid-roof, but only is going to get a tag, not a kill. He's going to decide to lurk back inside the smoke and spots out Glad there out front of A alley. Takes him down. Nice little long-range Tommy kill. He knows exactly where Harry is on this mid-roof. Spots his shoulder, but he's not going to take the shot. Is he going to jump it? Ooh, close. But there's Harold with the shoddy instead. Right lean, taking him down. 3-0 for Janitors.
Beautiful timeout. Beautiful timeout early. I like it. Figure out what they're doing. They got the look. Now let's see if they can have the success that they had in their adjustments on breakout. Now this is the trap you get stuck in when you play a team like Janitors on Map or any team like that crosses at A. You start to feel like you have to focus on that player. So your nades go there and your crosshairs go there. We talked about that. Then they appear from mid-roof. Then the next trap is, well, fuck it, I'm going to take mid-roof. But ding, 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 fucking Glad crosses, and the smokes aren't perfect in this game. So you get shot like XLD did. He got up mid-roof, but he got full tagged and killed by the A crosser. Yeah. So then you go, fuck it, I'm going to go east. But then if your scope gets outplayed east, now you've just tried everything on the map that you can do. So you kind of have to pick one and commit to it. You got to cascade those nades at A, or you got to give up on it and control another aspect of the map. You have to. There's mid, A, and east, just like every other map.
Yeah. 3-lane highway.
3-lane highway. Pick one of those highways and work your offense through that. That's got to be the approach here. We'll see which one they pick.
Mm-hmm. What's your bet?
Whew. I would personally. I think the stopping the A cross is easier than we think. You really just got to buckle down and time the nades. Accept the fact that you're going to throw one or two without the intent of getting a kill. They're just pure spam nades, and just run a standard A. Dedicate a rifle or two onto mid roof, and then send 3A. That's what I would do. But if they're not comfortable in their nades, the other option is you hold smoke and pick to death. I think those are the two best bets here, unless they can work through Nilla, but we'll see.
Hold the smoke and maybe send a scope down A alley and try and take out Glad instead.
Yeah, it's you could smoke mid and cross to mid roof if you want, but then you're really relying on that mid smoke to hit, and then you're still he's still gonna cross the A boxes. So I don't know. You gotta figure out whatever it is based off your team. I know if it was my team, since we're kind of a momentum aggression-based team, I would go with the A strat that we talked about and just fix our nades and grind this out until the half.
Crush it out,
But if they feel a little more comfortable with their rifle play, then by all means, pick pick mid-roof and open the map that way.
I mean, based
See
off
what
their
they do.
based off their breakout, looks like they're
We got 2 Tommies.
going pretty aggro, but let's see
Here we
what
go.
they decide to do this time around. At both XLZ and Reflex hot last map, but off to a cold start this time around. Looking like they are doing exactly what you said and just crushing it down A. We do have a smoke and
did not cross. The problem here is though is we don't really know much about their set nade game, and there
still
it is.
kills him. Damn, he was tight inside of that cubby, but still goes down to that nade. Verb gets the bomb plant, and he's able to get support there from his teammate Reflex. There's still a guy trying to edge the smoke as well, so maybe Reflex will be able to get eyes on that. Nilla on top of dome roof, holding down flank, taking down hostage. He's worried about mid roof as well, but maybe Nitrix will be able to find him instead. Walking around low east, can't quite find the angle. Nothing there. Jay on mid roof, mid smoke fades as well, so he's gonna start clearing out some of these angles mid. Spots a guy inside a crack, so that information is gonna be relayed to Nitrix. He misses his shot though, misses a second one.
No.
Gets taken down there by Nilla on top of dome roof. Jay takes down Reflex, and then Nilla and Verb clean it up.
Yeah, they did exactly what I said. Now, if that round had not gone Awakening's way because of the set nades on bomb, easy fix. Look up, tap, fake it. You can figure that out. I'm glad that it worked out for him just to make this match a little closer. But if it didn't work out because of those set nades, I think they run it back. Vlad's gonna cross here though, finds the hole, but we do walk up on
Pistol
him.
out. Oh. And then Harry with 2 long-range tags on that shotgun. Reflex with
There
2,
we go.
Neo with 2. The fraggers are fragging. Now all down to Nitrix in a 1v4, stuck on mid-roof with nothing but a car 98k. Looking towards that low east player, but not able to land a shot. Decides to just run out and gets tagged from, I think, A stairs. Got a little bit of an angle towards site. He sees a guy A box, doesn't land it though. Gets a no-scope onto him instead, takes down XLZ. Still worried about that guy east, but now someone is pushed up towards spawn stairs, and that's Reflex taking him down with the Tommy.
Oh, we hit him with the question mark.
Damn.
He's trying to get in their head.
I think he's in his
Yeah,
head,
now,
in their head.
if I'm Janitors, I don't need a timeout right now, but I'm gonna adjust into their adjustment. Okay, so now I'm gonna say, whatever we did the first 3 rounds, they figured it out. That's 2 in a row now that they seem to have us figured out. I'm adjusting right into that adjustment, and I'm gonna get the chess game going. Yep, I'm gonna get east, I'm gonna get jungle, I'm gonna work it. Down goes hostage. Glad does survive and cross here.
Ooh.
Oh, glad Verb needs to close that kill out there.
Oh
look at
no,
this
the
man.
ammo,
Don't
but he
overheat.
pulls out
Oh,
the
we got him.
Webley instead. That's
The Webley
crazy.
Warrior.
Reflex.
Oh, he's gonna find a. Oh, he doesn't want the car and the nade. Interesting. That could be detrimental here because if he turns this corner and sees a long range, yeah, all these angles are now long range for him.
Yeah.
Could be a very small mistake with big consequences.
And there's no shot that he's going to be able to head back over there and pick it up.
He's back on the move. He's back on the lurk. He's not worried about the bomb. He just wants to crouch, play his game. I like it. He wants to clear as much as he can for his teammate here. Find, fix, destroy. The finding element is Reflex. The fixing element is Reflex. The destroy element here would be the scope out of Nilla. That's the game plan here.
Yeah.
But Janny's where these boys at? They're tucked. They're tucked. But they don't have map control. They're tucked without map control.
Ooh.
Oh, too much walking around.
Reflex finds him, but wasn't able to fix him. So now it's all down to Nilla. With only the info on that spawn tank guy. Walking up onto this B bomb site. Opts to go for a full plant here?
I think so. I mean, he's got to... Oh. He's got to take his chances with it. He's kind of get a lucky timing here. They kind of look toward A. They're going to miss. Very winnable here. A lot of head glitches. He can't overthink this.
He's worried about his east
play
push.
what's in front of him. Yeah, he's worried about his east push. As soon as he finds there's 2 here, I think he has. Yep, I think he knows. It's gonna be tough. They're moving in.
Misses.
He's gotta get the no scope. He misses it. Oh, and he tries to cock that big clunky Leanne field. But hey, that's a decent round out of Awakening here. They got to get XLZ activated.
Explosives diffused.
Oh, we're gonna get a timeout here for
Axis
999.
Rip.
There it is.
Yeah. Good little double team there by Jay and Glad. Both 44 in hand and just slowly walking up together and making sure that they're able to trade each other out.
Yep.
Focusing on their fundamentals.
Now, I will say, if you consider this the easy side and you wind up down 7-5, God forbid even down 8-4, I think you're okay if you're Awakening, because you're gonna grind out what you can round wise, and you're gonna get a fresh look, get some cars in your hand, get some 44s, and you're gonna have your shot at shutting down Janitorz. So Awakening needs to just take a breath, realize that their adjustments are working. If not getting rounds, they're getting closer rounds and making it winnable.
Yeah.
Stay where you're at, hold what you got, and grind out what you can here. And if you're Janitorz, if you want to take this to the next level, Janitorz, adjust into their adjustment. Don't just lean on the same thing that works all the time and settle for a 7-5 half, because you got an opportunity here to blow it out.
Totally. At this point, I think after all this heavy A aggression, I mean, the answer would be to go heavy east, right, and shut down Nilla up on Dome Roof.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the standard, like, fuck it, we need to do something different, let's throw the east push out. So it could definitely work, because you got a lot of Tommies on Awakening. So when those Tommies come down mid-truck and take a left-hand turn towards the A bomb site, and you push east and you turn the corner with 44s and cars, hopefully you're smart enough not to smoke your own mid-truck so that you can get those long-range angles into the players and shoot them in the back. That's kind of the idea.
Yeah.
Your only obstacle to get through is Nilla on East Roof. If you can control that, that's the key to that East push.
He's been solo east this entire half so far. Like, Awakening is focusing entirely on mid-roof and on A.
Yeah,
They're actually,
and that's
putting a lot of responsibility on Nilla's back there.
Yeah, and that seems to be what's working for Awakening. But Janitorz, like I said, if they want to show that they're the 1 or the 2 seed in this community still, they have to adjust into the adjustment, make the change, find the weakness, and start grinding out your own rounds.
Yep.
Instead of just settling.
We all know they can hit
doesn't
shots. We all know they have the
Yeah.
set nades, but we need to see
Take space.
the actual mental aspect of it. That shows
Yeah,
they're a top team.
Exactly. That acceptance that you're going to do something that you don't normally do.
Yeah.
And you're gonna play on a portion of the map that you don't normally play on, with a smoke you don't normally use, and a nade that's deep in your set nade book. I mean, this is the playoffs.
God, we all know they have a deep set nade book. Jesus Christ, just ask Blake.
I'm not gonna toot my own horn here, but I can only talk about my own experiences. We were losing Matt Mata, Land 2 in the finals against Jannies. We called a timeout, and we planned not one, but we planned 2 rounds out of the timeout. And we ran plays that we just thought up on the fly, just based off what they were doing. We're like, fuck it. We know this guy's here, this guy's here. I got a fucking old crusty set nade for back dome that I haven't thrown in years because it never gets me kills and pugs. I'm going to throw it here. You're going to throw that, and we're just going to fucking dig it out and see what happens.
You have a set nade for back dome roof?
I do have a set nade for back dome roof.
What the fuck?
It's in a very bad spot, very vulnerable position, but
that's
if
so
I
greasy.
can get it off, I can get it up. It's a greaser. It's a greaser.
Damn.
But the point I'm trying to make is you got to accept the fact that you're going to do something different. That's just something you might only do in the match. Next time you scrim or next team you play, you just go back to the regular strat book. But
Totally.
you're in a chess game, buddy.
Save the Hail Mary for the one-off
Yeah.
chance,
Yeah, why not? And then if you're Awakening, you're coming to the next level of the chess game. We've had a little success with our adjustment. Let's try to anticipate maybe a change. So we'll see. But Cruiser does this all the time. He says he loves the chess game of it.
He's actually like one of the biggest thinkers of this game that I know about.
Cruiser.
He
is. He's a big thinker. He's a student of the game, you will, a pupil of the game.
I've talked to that man a lot about like strats in this game and set nades and everything, and he told me once shared this story quite a few times on stream, but he had a dream about a CoD2 strat, and he woke up in the middle of the night and had to like get up and like write it out and figure out this dream that he had of a Call of Duty strat. That's the kind of thinking that man is on. That's the level he's working on, and I love it. You know, I remember doing that like when I was a teenager playing COD 4, right? But
oh yeah,
god damn.
Went to school all day and you fucking thought about if you were a nerd, you thought about fucking set nades all day like a loser. That's what you did.
Yeah. God damn. Hit your shots, win your 1v1s, study your setties.
That's it. Hey, look, he's got my fucking binds too.
God damn, he really does have your fucking. He does have your config. Holy Christ! Seems like he might have a little bit of outdated one.
He does. He's got like a yeah. I changed a couple of my binds.
Mm-hmm. She's a freaky white girl, bisexual.
Now we're just spamming them.
Shout out Nura. You know, that actually reminds me. Is that goddamn brute of a man, Panther, is he still working on that Google Doc of everybody's settings and shit?
Probably. I mean, that could be the ultimate loser thing. Is just making an Excel sheet of other gamer settings for no purpose other than just to look at it and to know them.
Yeah, I don't know quite what the purpose is there, but sure. Excuse me. Let's take a look at chat. What's everybody saying here today?
I don't know.
Yako complaining about smoke abuse, North American smoke.
Yeah, I guess he just prefers for it to be transparent. He would rather see no exciting gameplay and players not making aggressive plays. He would much rather just be able to see through it so that 5 cars can shoot you from mid-roof. So
Incredible.
He's an absolute loser and a scumbag of a human being, so it's fine.
Damn!
Yeah, it is what it is.
If only one person received food each time Yako brought up EU smoke, we'd solve world hunger. Amen, Dirty German. Yeah, well...
I think Dirty German says 7-5 janitors at half. All right. I guess Verb's power went out is what we're waiting on.
Oh, no. That's more than the... Oh, there he is. I was going to say,
back.
That's more than just your typical 999, but he's back. We're good. We're back in action.
We'll see. We left off with Awakening out of a timeout, getting 2 rounds, 2 out of the 3. And with an anticipatory Janitorz adjustment. We'll see if the delay in the game changes anything, but should stay locked in here.
You know, personally, I love doing, like, when the other team pulls a timeout, I love just calling for a strat that is just pure, like, brain-dead, moronic randomness, you know? Like, 5 people go east. Or, I don't know, something just ridiculous. Like, 5 people all over crack roof. Who knows?
Yeah, I get it.
Completely throw the other
Just
team
to
off
completely
kilter.
Change it. Back to A push.
Yeah.
And the Janitors do not change anything off of it.
Smoke kind of misses. He'll get up close, though. Harry with a nade kill and a kill on the Neo as well inside of that smoke. He jumps off mid-roof as well and hits a great bolt there onto XLZ and a kill onto Verb. Now it's all down to Nilla. He's on top of Sandbag Roof, and he cannot see that plant at all, but he does have a nade that takes down Jay. I think he tagged up 2 other players as well, but there's Hostage creeping through that smoke and taking him down with a car 98K. So, timeout doesn't quite work out there for Awakening. Tech or tack, doesn't matter. Harry with a big 4K.
Well, they got the bomb down, and the 2 things you got to watch with that bomb down is the smoke and crack, and that smoke is not deep enough. That's what gave Janitorz that opportunity to come through. That smoke's got to be a little deeper, and XLZ's got to get a kill.
Yeah, Verb, straight off of his loss of power, seems to have a little bit of loss of the arm. Not quite hitting the smoke as he
Reflex
needs to.
down twice to a nade, 2 rounds in a row.
Look up!
Oh, nice.
Jay with 2 quick ones at the beginning of this round with nade and headshot on Danila. That might give Hostage a lot of free reign out here towards mid. Harry peeking off mid roof again and taking down Verb as Neo walks up that ladder and takes down Nitrix, but there's the Harry with the trade now all down to XLZ. Last man alive on the A-bomb side. Goes for a fake. Looking for someone to try and peek him. 44 shots getting rained out through that smoke.
Look how deep this smoke is to his left. That's the smoke you need. Simple, Jocko, isn't it? Fucking idiot. Oh, he gets himself into a decent position here.
I think they lost track of him. I mean, they
Being
kind of
in the corner kinda
assumed he
sucks.
went to German spawn, but...
Oh, he's just gonna play the... He's just gonna gamble. I mean, what else can he do?
Did he get...
I don't think they saw him.
No, they didn't.
They did not see him, so he's gonna buy himself another 10 seconds. If he doubles them up here, this is gonna be ugly.
Oh, he tags both of them! But they're both gonna live. Back onto the defuse. Great jiggle as well. Another tag jumping around, but he gets taken down by Jay. He had such a great opportunity there, but that last peek just wasn't quite what he wanted, and Jay gets the headshot to take him down.
Oh, if he kills that second, that guy that was up in his face who he did tag.
They lined up there, hey?
It's 7 seconds on the clock.
Yeah. Ouch. Nice try, XLZ. But, alas, Janitorz on 6 now. Looking like Nilla wants to go for an A pick instead of going for his usual dome. Smoke is there to cut off A. Smoke mid.
Little short, but I like it. You can see the cubby wall jump. Here we go. Draw those nades out. Control crack side. Control crack. Crack and smoke. Crack and smoke.
Damn. Harry the one on the XLZ as Nilla takes down Jay. Verb instead having to be the bomb planner again. Harry once again dropping down off crack and getting 1, getting 2, getting 3, and finally getting traded out there by Verb. I think Verb just tagged the guy through the smoke. That was Glad, but he gets the headshot. Reflex there. Taking down Nitrix now down to a 1v2. Glad is holding the defuse, and I don't think Reflex is quite aware. Glad holding it. Jumper. Oh, he did get the defuse.
He was prone behind the wall.
That plant just completely not in favor of Reflex spot there. Not in the usual default plant spot. A little unfortunate for Reflex. Great try, but not quite working out in his favor. That'll put Janitorz onto 7 rounds now as Nitrix goes for a little bit of an angle off mid-roof. Lad spraying through the smoke on top of the boxes. I think he was able to see over top a little bit.
They're playing their little retake. This 44s through the smoke.
Ooh! Oh, you know he wants to push this smoke. Uh-oh. Oh, down he goes. Yeah. Nilla, last one up. He took down Nitrix earlier winning that scope duel, but still has 3 players left to work with. And the moment he walks up Luis, he gets taken down to a headshot from Hostage.
Crack and smoke. Crack and smoke. Cubby plant. 44s are ringing through. Cubby plant.
Yeah, Harry getting some great action there off of that crack side mid-roof. 16 and 6. What a great game. Just Awakening not even bothering to cover it. Jay with an early pick out east, taking down Scope. Down goes Nilla. Harry sees this B smoke. We do have XLZ up on the mid roof. Takes down one. Gets traded out immediately. Reflex now, last man alive, walking up from tank with a Tommy. And he gets taken down. Great shooting there by Jay, too. Ooh! Yeah, not bad.
This is just Janitor's map, you know?
Yeah.
If you're gonna give up on it, save your mental and get ready for the third one, but if not, try to get this last one and play some good defense and see what happens.
Glad getting back out on that A bomb site. Gets a headshot there on the Neo. Trying to go mid-roof. XLZ, I think A alley walking out onto site. Taking down Harry, taking down Glad, but there's a nade. Taking down Nilla. Scope actually went A alley that round too as Nitrix up on top of mid-roof. Takes down Verb. Spots another one there on site. XLZ takes down Jay and now
he escapes.
Nitrix falls down to crack, but he gets taken out there by XLZ. Now Hostage already pushed up through east. Sees Planner, takes him down. Sees the other guy on site, going for a tag. Tries to shoot in the feet, taken down Reflex, and that'll put Janitors on 10 on a German side Metmata. Dominant.
Yeah, great little flank by him.
He was quick up through east, all the way through that American or British spawn.
Finally, XLZ wakes up with a 4K, but too little too late, 10-2 half here.
Yeah. 4K and you still lose the round? Ouch.
It's tough.
Wait, if you got a 4K that last round, that mean he was 2 kills in the entire half?
I mean, they had 6 plants on that half.
Verb was 4 of them. Holy Christ.
So just the inability to watch crackside mid in the smoke there on those post plants is really what was the difference between an 8-4, maybe even a 7-5 half.
Yeah. XLZ getting up onto this A bomb site pretty quick, and he gets one onto Hostage, Neo onto Glad. Harry just has to go up to mid-roof as Verb is also up there, and he gets a tag onto Jay, but there's Nitrix on the XLZ, and now Verb takes that shotgun kill there down onto Harry. Now last two alive for Janitor is going to be Jay and Nitrix. Nitrix fighting this guy, MG wall, right out front of these A-alley boxes, pops his head up, gets the kill, but there's Jay backing him up. Looking like they created a little bit of space for themselves. They got a site.
Gotta get the plant down. Gotta get the plant down. Now the smoke's gone. Now we're in trouble.
Now they, ooh, Nitrix taking down Neo. Pardon me. Now Nilla on top of Peg's German spawn, able to shut down any kind of plant attempt, but Nitrix, A-alley, seems to know exactly where he is.
Ooh. Oh, Nilla gets the better of him.
I think Nitrix was kind of waiting for Jay to work this flank a little bit, but a little bit too late. Too little, too late.
I don't think Nitrix expected the repeat there.
And they still don't know where Verb is.
I wouldn't put too much stock in those bullets coming at you, Verb. I don't think he has any idea here. Oh, Verb has no gun.
He's completely stuck, and Jay is heading B. This actually might be a great big
Verb, this
brain
is
play.
the weak play. You got to cover ground here. You got to get somewhere on the map. 1v1 fundamentals, because he can't even hear this.
Nope. Bomb goes
trouble.
down.
Yeah.
Able to
He needed
find
to
a
be out of there a
44.
long time ago. And look at Jay. He doesn't even. He's expecting Verb to be somewhat close. Realizes he isn't. Now he's just going to be out to the superior position.
All the way to East Turret? Oh boy. This is going to be extraordinarily difficult for Verb to deal with. He has so many spots he has to clear out. He has zero information. Where the bomb is even planted at. He does get spotted. Oh no! Okay, but they're both getting tagged up really heavy. Both a little bit spaghetti.
Can't lose sight of him. Can't lose sight of him. He lost sight of him. 1v1 fundamentals. Now he's fucked. Now he's absolutely fucked.
No time left for Verb to work with. He's still going to go for it, though. He's not going to save his secondary. He's going to go straight for the defuse, but he doesn't have time. Now he's going to save the secondary. And that'll be a round for Janitors.
Yeah.
Objective destroyed.
Two big mistakes there if you're watching. 1v1 fundamentals. I know he didn't have a secondary, so he was kind of just gambling on the A bomb site, but In a 1v1, you want to try and get somewhere centrally located on the map where you can hear at least assist both bomb sites, and then once you spotted them, you can't lose sight of them, especially on a map and a bomb site like B on that meta where you can just disappear.
Yep. Hostage trying to get aggressive there onto the A bomb site, but there's Reflex inside of that smoke, taking him down. XLZ with a nade kill into Harry as well. Theo getting killed earlier on as well towards east. Jay walking up east as well, taking a kill on Nilla into a 3-on-3. Nitrix here's a shotgun blast, fire across his head, but doesn't land it. Jay spotting a guy up on their mid roof, but he drops down and decides to hold low east instead. Glad decides to silent climb up here onto mid roof. But he gets taken down immediately by Verb. XLZ taking down Jay. Nitrix with a response onto XLZ, but it's still a 1v2. He's worried about that guy up on mid-roof, and that is going to be Verb, so he's just going to stay prone. Play it safe. Wait for his teammate, Reflex, to get a little bit of a flank on here towards Dome Truck. He hears the sound, and he's going to tag up Nitrix as well, but not secure the kill. Verb staying tucked, waiting for Reflex to go in for the flank and take him down in sight. Another
well played.
Well-needed round there for Awakening, 11-3.
Yeah, Awakening are doing a good job at stuffing the A push, but they're losing some ground east off the M1s of Jay and Glad, so eventually something's going to falter and a hole's going to open up. They only need 2 more rounds here, so they don't really have to change much.
Ooh. Nilla with one onto Hostage. He's not the scope, but
coming up mid-roof.
He did get dropped. That's Harry on mid-roof. Oh, spots the jiggle, but doesn't go for the shot. Glad still fighting this east, but he gets double-teamed there by Nilla. And by Neo, I think it was, as Harry tries to jump around and gets tagged up by the other shotgun. Now Jay trying to go low east as well, also gets taken down by XLZ. Now Janitorz in a 2v5. They have full mid-roof, but anywhere they peek off this mid-roof. Oh no, little spaghetti there by Nitrix, missing that shot entirely. And there's XLZ walking up from low east, taking down Nitrix, and Verb cleaning it up onto Harry. 11-4. A little bit of a east play there by Janny, sort of.
Yeah, I think
kind
they
of
just
a
tried to
half-assed
split again, and yeah, they're. You notice Jay and Glad went down east, and then everything kind of fizzled out on the other portion of the map.
Yeah. I don't think that's quite what they wanted at all out of that east push. Instead, they're looking like they're going to hammer A once again. Harry hot up on site. Goes straight for the plant. Not even going to go for a fake. And it's going to go down too. That might be one of the quickest plants we've seen. Nitrix running out on site. Jay with a TK and then gets taken down. Hostage with the kill. Neo with the kill. Verb fighting a guy on stairs and he gets taken down there by Hostage. Now down to a 2v2. Nilla walking through the smoke and gets taken down by Nitrix. Now Neil, last man alive, rotating all the way over from east. Heading towards A alley. He might be running into Nitrix right away, but he's not ready for it. Misses the no-scope and Neo takes him down with that 44.
Hostage is out. Hostage is out. Great little play here by him to get into a better position. Ooh, the weapon switches. Careful. See, Neo still thinks he's up there just because of how he played this.
Mm-hmm. He's wasting so much time clearing the spot, too. And he just goes for the full hold.
Is he gambling this?
Eliminated.
Oh, that was close.
Allies win.
Damn. Nice try, Neo, but yeah, Hostage with a nice reposition there right at the sort of last second. Just,
yeah, that was almost
full
Awakening's
advantage.
round there. A TK from Jay, a cheeky push by Reflex. Verb in a tough position, could have closed out a tough car shot on the top MG. Neo can't get the 1v2.
Great nade there by Reflex. Glad walking out east tank and going for a fight here low east, but not going to hit anything. Instead, the nade lands true and takes down Neo. Hostage also able to find himself up onto mid-roof as Verb takes down Harry. I think A alley. Hostage spots the guy at that B truck, but here's Reflex lurking in the smoke, trying to look for Hostage now. Can't find him. On the other side of things, Nilla takes down Jay on that east push. Glad wants to take a chance through this smoke, but he gets immediately dropped there by Reflex, and Hostage walks out low east with a Tommy, and he gets dropped there by Nilla.
They're definitely fighting back here on German, but just couldn't get enough on allies to make this close, and Janitor's still just on map point here.
Yeah.
We headed to a third map if they can close it out.
Is Matt Mata now secretly German-sided or what? What's going on here?
No, I think we.
Oh!
Janitor's just playing it really well.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Harry with 2 through the smoke, taking down Reflex and Verb. Hostage and Nilla also getting dropped earlier on. We do have XLZ up on this mid-roof, spotting a couple on that A site. Finally killing one. Down goes Nitrix. Glad on that east flank as well, but there's XLZ with the trade. Now down to a 1v2 post-plant. We do have Jay up on A stairs and Harry just kind of lurking through that smoke. XLZ still has lots of time to work with. Drops off mid-roof, looking towards site. That smoke is a little awkward, so Harry could kind of poke at him through it. It does fade, though. Now XLZ goes for a fake, looking towards spawn, but both Jay and Harry peek at the same time, and down he goes to Jay's M1. And that'll be it, 13-5.
Oh, Tujane.
A second map was Touge.
Third map's Tuge.
Oh, third map is Touge. Right.
That's a wild card here.
I'm not sure where this could go on Touge.
Could go either way, is how I think it goes.
Yeah.
Janitorz are either really stout on it or really terrible.
Depends on the day.
Yeah, it depends on if they're stupid fucking bullshit ass fake made up strats that they think are strats were.
Well, they still got a P-bash, so. Bring back the pistol round. That shit was so much fun. I hate
With
pistol
shooting?
bash. Yeah, that was great
if it
fun.
wasn't, like, if the Webley wasn't so bad, it would be. Unless we just always did like burgundy pistol.
That'd be great fun, man. I'd be down. I mean, the Luger's pretty terrible too.
True, but it has 8 bullets.
Oh, true.
Oh.
No TKs and
Worm's
pistol
alive
bash.
somehow.
Allies win.
You got the regen, but he gets taken down anyway.
He had 4 men swinging at him.
Nice.
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 That's what we call a slow burn, Kevlar.
Yeah. Slow simmer. Mr. Uzi says, just goes to show Matt Mata is a bad map. Sir, I think you're wrong. Matt Mata is a great map.
I think it's probably the best CoD2 map.
It is the mirage of CoD2 maps.
Yeah, he's still learning. He's a Padawan. And Awakening gonna start off on Allies here. Third map.
Ooh. Hostage wanted to go for a pick out through mid, but he didn't land anything. XOZ does find something, though, taking down Jay. Neo trying to poke a little bit here through mid, but Nilla takes down Harry. Hostage gonna hop off
Nilla
on
gets
that
hot here.
MG.
He's a hot Tujane scope, a hot little Tujane twink. So if he gets going here, oh!
Through the smoke, taking
Great
down
round
Nitrix. Ooh. Glad heading towards the wrong bomb site. Hostage getting tagged up on the correct bomb site. Not quite able to land anything though. Shots getting traded all across the place as Hostage goes down, and now Glad up on Jimmy. He gets dropped soon thereafter. Down he goes. So that'll be first round for Awakening. Team Ace? Oh shit, right you are.
Man, they all got 1 kill too. A true team ace.
Yeah. Nilla still had a nade on the board too. A little bit of overkill.
That's efficiency.
Yeah. Hostage with that early kill out towards Bucket, walking out towards mid box. He loves to take those early peeks with the bolt on this map.
Love that MG. Jesus.
Yeah, just spraying it through the smoke as XLZ gets dropped on top of Island there to Jay. Ferb trying to cross over towards Garage Roof as we do see Nilla, Bucket, getting a little bit of action here towards A stairs. He's gonna jump down and go for a pre, but I don't think he's on top of stairs anymore. Glad dropped down. Reflex working through that smoke once again, and Verb on top of garage. Oh no. Oh, I thought we were gonna see a bash. Nilla getting dropped there by Glad. But he gets traded out by
Nice
Reflex.
trade.
So still 2v3, manageable, but down goes Reflex by Harry peeking out from that B tank, and now it's all down to Verb. On top of garage roof, shotgun and car secondary. So he has the tools to pull it off, but these Janitorz players are playing incredibly safe. Everyone tucked in tight, nice behind a wall somewhere. Verb kind of leaning B-side. He does find Harry poking his head out a little too far. Does spot Hostage inside of spawn as well. Tries to jump up on top of glitch roof, but completely fails that jump. Trying to peek out from B-con here, looking out towards mid a little bit. Peeks out, gets that kill onto Hostage inside of Troll.
1 versus 1.
He brings it back to a 1v1.
Interesting plant position by him. He's got to tuck into the bomb here.
Oh my god, and Jay
misses
completely misses.
He can't cap. Oh, and he's got the shotgun here. He's got the shotgun.
He can just wait.
Don't get nervous, buddy. Just chill. Let him into your fucking kill zone.
Let him come to you.
He's going to go back to mid. Verb's got to read this. Verb's got to read this. He's not there yet. Oh, Jay misses again.
Oh no. Spaghetti out of the Janitorz squad.
You're all right.
Axis eliminated.
And Verb with a huge clutch. Big 1v3 out of that, man. Clutching it up for Awakening. Bringing Awakening to 2 rounds here on 3J. Fantastic start for them.
Counter the Filipino twink pounder Gonzalez closes it out. Beautiful round. That's a momentum shift there. That's a dagger. That hurts if you're Janitorz.
That's a huge momentum shifter. You're right. Harry peeking off of a roof, not quite able to spot anyone. Glad takes down Verb here last round, shut down early this round. Looking like a little bit of a B play here out of Awakening as we do have Hostage just spraying that turret through the smoke as Nilla takes down Harry. A little bit of tag going into B-con, but Glad and Nitrix both find one as Nilla takes down Jay, peeking out through B-con there a little too aggressively, but he's traded out by Glad from A-Roof. Now last man alive as Reflex up on his B site, jiggles out Nitrix really well and gets that kill.
First 2.
He goes for a fake and goes aggressively B-con. Both of these Janitorz players. Oh, baby!
Another clutch.
Reflex brings it out.
Versus 3 gets shut down.
Axis win.
Hostage doesn't miss those. Down he goes. That'll put Janitorz on the board, 1-2. Pretty solid start here so far. Nitrix with an E-Stade.
I mean, every round close.
Ooh, tag 89? I can't believe that actually didn't kill. Lots of spam through this mid-smoke early on. XLZ able to find his way up on top of box roof.
Janitor seems very uncomfortable with that mid-smoke. And this is a recipe for disaster when your B teammates are on an island here. That's a bad peek by XLG, is standing out in the open there.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we gotta learn to get one and readjust. Not everything's a 2K opportunity.
Hostage might have a great timing here. But Harry hanging off at the top of that mid-roof takes down Neo. But Reflex does find the trade, lurking up through mid. Hostage takes down 1. Jay takes down Verb as well, so that'll even it up into a 2 fucking round piece. Yes. All right, evened up.
Yeah, I mean, steady does it here. If you're awakening, you're finding holes, you're finding success. There's some bright spots here. It's 2 Jane. Every round you're in. Oh my God, there's 3 players.
A very
if Reflex can get out of here and let Nilla go to work. They know that he's left A stairs now. Nilla goes down though.
Uh-oh, everybody missing shots. Reflex is able to get out, and he goes all the way through Allies spawn, able to go out east. Jiggles out a shot. Banana, too. Great awareness out of him to jiggle that shot, actually.
He's got time. He just doesn't have the weapons here. Just a Tommy, so...
Yeah.
And no nade or car to the name.
Walking out East Alleys, heading towards the B site. Harry might see him first. Yes, he does.
Allies eliminated.
Misses first shot, but hits his second. Down goes Reflex, and that'll put him on 3-2. Just immediately. Hey there, Harry.
He went A stairs to B alley. I don't know if that's spawn, Harold.
That's a mobile man. Call him a mobile gamer.
Maybe we dial up an MG nade. Anyone ever think about that? Oh, there it is.
Huh?
Oh,
Ooh.
Reflex gifted a kill there.
Ooh. Oh, baby.
That's-
Uh-oh.
Nice little no scope here.
Nitrix takes down Verb and XLZ with some pretty flashy fashion here.
Axis
But
eliminated.
there's Neo lurking over towards
Allies
B
win.
and takes him out that M1 pretty easily. Evened up once again, 3-3. Even map, even scores.
And that's gonna play well here for Awakening here on the Hearts. I will say though, Janitor's not the best defensive team on 2Gen, I've noticed. Their offense is pretty good, so this is gonna be one of those really even down to the wire games, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's gonna come down to
Oh.
whoever can play the better defense.
Hostage is in one of those don't care, hold W, hit crazy shots type of moods though. He takes down XLZ, takes down Nilla. Harry also wanted Neo. Peeks out low garage and spots him.
Eliminated.
Oh, baby, what a shot there onto Reflex.
I thought you got the kill right there, but it was the nade.
Wait, where did that nade land? Did that land back spawn roof?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Down goes
Shake that
Verb
one
on
off.
that one.
You're Awakening. Great round there by Hostage.
Yeah, you'll see him just pull those type of rounds out of his ass just at any moment he really feels like it here on 2Jane. This is his playground.
Ooh, this MG.
Speaking of a playground, Glad gets two, picking up from B tank. Takes down Verb and XLZ. Neil dying early on to a nade as well, and now down to a 2v5. Nilla going for an A roof nade. No one on A roof though. As
Idiot on the MG is just, it's ridiculous.
that's hostage. Nice easy little two-piece there for Glad. Two-piece with fries.
Hey, buckle down here if you're Awakening. Good job by Janitorz to get some space here. Up 2 rounds now.
Yeah. Nilla gonna watch this east cross. Not even zoomed in. Spot someone. Hits the shot there
Nice
on the
shot.
Glad.
He's
Hostage.
got to get hot.
Once again, peeking up from mid, taking down Nilla. He's like a pocket scope with that cart. Dodging a nade as well.
He's been here consistently in mid.
I think he's just bored at this point. He wants to peek. He wants to get aggressive. He wants to take these aim duels. Verb seeming
Yeah,
like
Awakening losing some steam.
they've slowed down a lot past few rounds, haven't they?
Yeah, good timeout call by Nilla. Their nades aren't landing. They were kind of getting opening bomb sites with their nades, and now they're kind of letting Hostage walk all over him in mid.
Mm-hmm. Nilla actually calling a timeout right there too.
Yep.
Not quite happy with how things have gone past few rounds.
I'll up the little Verby boy. Gonna walk into 2 players here soon.
Oh,
Too bad Harold can't hit a shot.
looks like Verb can't quite hit one either right now. Decides to rotate back over towards mid-con. Trying to look mid-side a little bit, looking towards Troll. Picks up a Tommy and starting to peek out towards, B-Tank. Tags up Harry, but not able to secure that kill. Jumps out, gets shot at. Still alive though. Gets spotted by that German spawn player. That's Nitrix with the scope, and he hits that jumper onto Verb and takes him down. 6-3.
Good timeout. Good timeout.
Yeah.
Don't let this get out of hand too quick. Get 1 or 2 more and you're all right. And good job by Hostage and the boys on Janitors getting some distance here on the quote-unquote easy side.
Yeah, Hostage starting off strong, 9-4. Looking like Janitors are kind of in control of this 2-Jane map. They got 3 rounds in a row, 1 Awaken round, and then back to 3 in a row.
Yeah, they just kind of buckled down and realized that they had the better aimers, the better cars, and Hostage has been kind of just getting 2Ks, 3Ks out in mid and making it happen.
Yeah. Try panties on,
Nothing
boys.
really else to it. You know, Blake sitting in German spawn, you know.
With a scope.
Terrible. Yeah, terrible player. And so...
Tough to beat, though.
You know, I made salmon for dinner tonight. It was delicious.
That sounds nice. How'd you make it that?
It's just a grill, you know, on the stove. Little
Grilled
pan,
salmon?
Little pan. Yeah.
A little bit of dill, a little bit of lemon.
I had a little, and some couscous. I made some couscous.
God damn.
Put it on a little bed of couscous.
Yeah.
A little lemon zest in the couscous. A little butter in the pan.
That's what we're
Delicious.
talking about.
What can I
Doug,
say,
you
man?
know
I'm a
how
man
to
of
cook.
both.
I didn't know that about you. Hot damn.
Italian, baby. You know, sometimes I like to throw a candle on and really think about my life. Reflect on, get in touch with my feelings. You know, I'm not just the 2-time. You know, I'm not just a pretty face and great aim. You know,
Hey.
I have other talent.
Nice. Man, we got it all here at GOTN.
We do, and we also have a lot of a little. And you know what I mean by that is a lot of little people. Jockos, Panthers. Yeah, you name it.
True. Can't quite speak for myself, though, because I got it going on, too, so...
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of the man as well. You know, you're up there at top tier.
Amen.
So...
Fucking men.
Speaking of not top tier, you know, what we're seeing here, and that's Awakening's offense needs to really pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's 2-Jane. It's not I will forever hate this map on Search and Destroy. I think it's great for fucking headquarters and CTF, but for Search and Destroy, I think it's complete shit. So
I'm not
there's
gonna lie
only
to you,
so
Kevlar,
much you can do.
I'm outside.
You're outside now, casting the game?
Yeah, well, I'm
Nice.
taking a piss, so this is all you.
There we go. Well, Hostage with one early on. Harry as well. Verb chucking a nade towards that B site, looking like a little bit of a 3v5 B take, but there's Harry with another one on Nilla. Verb nade does take down Nitrix as Reflex runs out from B tank and takes down Hostage. Now last man alive just running up onto the B bomb site, edging that smoke as Jay takes him down with that car. And that'll be a quick round, but not a successful one for Awakening. I think they wanted to do a little bit more of a full 5v5 B take, but those 2 early kills really didn't help them out too much. Hostage once again getting aggressive here towards Banana, looking towards Bucket, not seeing anything. Nade landing on his lap and taking him down. That mid-smoke is really throwing Janitors up for a loop, but they decide to just rotate B as Reflex is now proning through that mid-smoke like the real greasy rat he is. Verb mid-con with the shotty. He sees a gun there at Banana. You can tell he wants it so bad. Oh, he is going to be able to get it too. Nade lands there onto Nitrix. Harry takes down Neo. Verb picks up that gun, and now we have a 4v3 as Reflex takes down Harry as well. Creeping through that mid-smoke, and the rest of these Awakening players are going to rotate A now. Glad actually was that A player, but he pushed all the way into Bucket, and the moment he decides to walk out down towards that A site as well, Verb is aware of that push and takes him down. Now Jay, last man alive, cleans up there by Nilla. Nice round there by Awakening.
What is that, 7-3?
7-4.
7-4. One more and not bad.
That'll be alright. I'd take a 5er on a British side.
Of course.
Hostage dodging a couple nades and a couple shots there mid, but no one dying early. Neo spraying for the smoke as Nitrix, or Reflex throws a nade towards that B bomb site. Nilla takes down Nitrix. And then everything kind of goes a little quiet here as it looks like Awakening will start to set up a little bit east side. I think they want to go for another B take here, but they don't have any nades left on the board except for Neo. And he's on top of box roof looking A side. Not able to spot a single person. Janitors have set up 2 and 2 on either bomb site. Reflex might be able to walk up mid. Spots one, but he gets taken down there by Harry. And he gets a second kill there onto Verb. XLG does find his way up into A stairs as well. Trying to find a little bit of lurk kill towards A, but Glad is nice and tucked right below him. Jay at 3 windows takes down Nil, and now last man alive is going to be Neo, as his teammate XLZ gets dropped there as well. 1v4 here for Neo. I've seen him pull it off, but this might be a tall order, as we do see Harry hop up on top of Chimney, looking towards mid. He might spot Neo pretty quick. Neo is finding the perfect timing, though. Oh my god, he just walked up through mid and just bypassed everybody. They might be able to... Seems like they know where he is, though. Hostage looks towards that B site and takes him down with his car, and that'll be an 8-4 half.
Not bad. You like to see 7-5 after all the hard work you put in.
Yeah.
You know, Reflex wins that 1v2, and it's 7-5. It's tough to do.
Yeah.
But, like I said, it's going to come down to the team that plays better defense here, and Janitors have a pretty stout offense, so we'll see. I think Awakening's got to play loose here, because if they let Janitors dictate the tempo and play the way they want to play, then, you know, it is what it is.
We'll see what they do. Hostage actually picking up the scope for this half as well, taking it off of Nitrox's hands. Jay with an early kill there onto Verb. Quick into a 5v4 as Reflex gets tagged up to a nade. XLZ crosses east, but taken out there by Glad as Hostage also takes down Nilla. Now, you do have Reflex walking out through mid through the smoke, finds his way into mid-con as Neo takes down Nitrix. Ooh. Reflex. They didn't hear him at all. He's waiting. Oh, the patience. He wants to get 2. He might be able to find it. Gets the bash and the turn onto Glad. Brings it back to a 2v2. Fantastic play there by Reflex. Picking up the shotgun.
He's going to re-wrap it.
There's no way they expect this either. Not unless Hostage is there with the scope. Hits the quicker. Spots him on A roof as well. Can't quite hit that second shot. Goes for a flick, and there's Jay to get it instead. Hopping up on top of Chimney. That fantastic effort there by Reflex, yeah. You know, we all kind of figure, like, that Reflex is just a rat lurking through the smoke. Put him on the shotty, man. He's a natural shotgun player. I don't know why they don't give him more opportunities to do so. Nice
little mid push coming here out of the boys.
Really aggressive. Nothing hitting, though. A nade landing in. Taking Neo down to half health, but XLZ gets dropped there by Harry. Neo finally gets a kill there out towards Bucket, but he gets traded out by Glad. Hostage with a scope walks out east truck, not able to find anyone. Glad on top of sandbag roof. Reflex inside of that east alley takes down Hostage. Lurking like the true rat at heart he is. Oh, Verb kind of through the top of that smoke takes down Glad on top of sandbag roof. Glad is going to be upset about that smoke. Harry walking out to east truck. He might be able to find this guy on B plat, but Reflex has decided to go prone.
Did he reload?
I think he did.
They know that. They know Reflex is up here. I mean, it's a tough spot to break, especially since they know he has the shotgun. Yeah, Harold knows, so he's going to try and find an angle here.
Yeah. He might auto-climb the boxes instead.
Could do that, but I think it makes noise. Then he's just going to get his ass blasted.
Yeah, true. He does find his way up onto this B site. Well, not unless you're into that type of thing. Ooh, Harry walks in towards B German spawn, takes down Nilla unaware, looking for that B plat push as well. Reflex peeks his head out, but he gets tagged up, not going to get dropped.
Just his presence is enough.
Oh, Verb with the double! They line up for him perfectly. B-Con, or B-Tank and B-Bomb taking down both. Big 3K there for Verb. That'll put them on point number 5.
I mean, the Janitors and Harold played that really well, finding the hole there, understanding where the players were. What a nade by Neo. Oh, they can't get that A bomb site crosser there. That's a big whiff. Oh, hello, whoever this is.
Tag.
Herb, you didn't see them?
I guess not.
Interesting.
Reflex and Neo also get dropped as well, so now XLZ, last man alive at 1v4. He's all the way over in this B bomb site. Yet was able to cross east, but his entire team died, and he tries to walk out to B tank, and he gets his head ripped off there by Nitrix pretty quick. 10-5.
Yeah, 10-5 here. This is getting a little out of hand here because if we continue to trade rounds, that's just not good news for Awakening. And XLZ 5-13, he's got to wake up, find a way to contribute here because, you know, he's not, quite frankly. I don't think Awakening had to do anything too crazy here. They seem to be really trying to throw spaghetti at the wall, crossing, pushing mid. I think a better approach would have been to just play a standard defense and, you know, get a couple rounds before we start throwing spaghetti. I understand they're trying to make them uncomfortable, but we're kind of throwing ourselves at them. And yeah, see that? Just reload glitching around in mid. Yeah, we're losing control. We're losing track of where people are consistently playing. Herb, though, gonna make this a 2v2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not unless Nitrix has anything to say about it,
1v1.
but Reflex finds that kill in the J. He doesn't have a secondary either.
Oh. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I don't know if I like the angle he's at.
And he's just gonna
Gotta
hold
get
it.
mobile or get a gun. Yeah, mobile's the play. Oh, is he gonna walk right past them? Oh! Blake misses!
Win.
He hits him with another question mark. They're not out of this yet. It's 10-6. Reflex is heating up. We gotta get the rest of this team moving, and we can make this closer. And Janitors have to just relax, ignore the question marks, and they'll move on. But this is still anyone's game right now. Not if we're dying to nades. We don't like that. Herald up mid quick.
Oh, Jay aggressive here on the A side too. That A player's not peeking either. Go for a fake on the site, and there's Jay with the cleanup, taking down Reflex. Neil also gets dropped as well as Nilla, so quick into a 2v5 as we have Jay walking up, Glad walking up mid, and now last man alive is going to be Verb, kind of lurking through the smoke with the car. Trying to look towards spawn roof, but doesn't spot anybody now. Just late in the round, there's not anyone at spawn roof, surprisingly. Usually you'd find Blake over there, but there he is, low garage, taking down Verb. There he goes. He hits that flick.
Our second timeout. So 1-1 per half.
Yep. Nobody alert Billy yet.
Got him.
Love you, buddy. Shout out Rat Squad. Heyo. And yeah, Awakening hoping for a little bit of a miracle, I think, on this second half. They got glimpses of glory, but I think all these round wins they're getting are kind of off the back of just like spectacular individual plays, like a 3K, 4K by an individual player. We're not really able to win these rounds off the back of their team play all too well.
Yeah, I mean, this is a situation where your shotgun should not be top fragging on Tujane here. You know, Nilla, we got to wake up. We got to start getting these picks. Neo, same thing. XLZ, like it's just going to come down to just pure. At this point, we just need to start. We need to start killing.
Yeah.
We need to start. There's not really much. You can only strat and think about adjustments so much, and at the end of the day, it's about execution, and some of these players are just having a tough game here, and they're not out of it. It's 11-6. You know, you string 2 or 3 together, it's 11-9. Then you drop one, you win 2 or 3 more, I guess is the math, and you play for OT, I guess.
Yeah.
Or you just go on a crazy run here, but we got to start producing.
Got to start fragging.
Essentially, because there's no room for mistakes here now.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. You can strat until the cows come home, but at the end of the day, you really do just got to hit your shots. Rule number 1, huh?
Hit your shots, baby. Hit your shots.
Yeah. You know, we gotta really iron out what all these rules are. I think I've lost track after 4
So
or 5.
there's 3 primaries. These aren't rules. These are
Guidelines.
these are guidelines to success.
Yeah.
Hit your shots when you're 1v1s, not necessarily your 1v1 clutches, but your 1v1 gun battles.
Yeah.
Study your set nades. Never be without an opportunity to set nade. There's Nilla.
There we go.
Now the rules are stop dying to fucking burgundy window and burgundy con smoke. That's the big one. Get the fucking bomb down safe and hold con.
Yeah. Do we have any 2 Jane specific rules?
Nah, don't be a loser, I guess. Honestly, I do
like
have
it.
one. A roof is the key to success, in my opinion.
You think?
Here. Yeah, I mean, you got to be controlling east roofs, and it's no better place to do it than from A. Oh my god,
Great range there for
still
reflex.
sneaks away.
And he works his way into East Alleys, spots a nade flying out towards B, sees him up on top
He
of
spots
chimney.
another. This has to be called out.
Yeah.
Oh, they're looking for him. Oh, XLZ.
Oh my god, and he finds a perfect timing there onto reflex as well. Now Nilla up on top of Island. He gets tagged up, but he's not going to be able to get that kill there onto J. Takes him down instead. Now Verb, last man alive at a 1v3. German spawn looking towards mid-wall, trying to find that trade, but the moment he peeks out towards B, there's Nitrix hitting that kill with the Lee Enfield.
They had the positioning too. I mean,
Glad actually with just godlike timing jumping off of that chimney roof. And that'll put Janitors on map point, man.
yeah. What started out as a really great opportunity for Awakening to win this match. You know,
Ooh.
not quite over yet, but not looking good here. 5 versus 3 already in
Yeah.
match point.
Verb trying to go for a hero play up Island, but doesn't quite work out for him.
I think just a classic situation of the opportunity might have been too big, the moment a little too big for some of these players here. Not for Reflex though, as he gets 2 to make it. He's doing everything he can to make this winnable for his team. See, Nilla just misses the shot there, and instead of making it a winnable 2 versus 2, it's 3 versus 1.
Yeah.
All up
Hostage.
to him here.
Ooh. There it is.
1.
Bomb is going to get planted on B, though.
Explosives planted!
No, Nilla. 1v2. Hostage and Glad. Having to walk out from mid-Jeep here. Spots that guy in German spawn. But he's not going to re-peek. That is Hostage actually not re-peeking. Good discipline out of him. And Nilla is actually
they're
going to be
both
pressing the issue here towards German spawn. Looking in. Spotting a couple heads. Spotting a peek or two. Not landing anything,
Glad's
though.
not gonna move. He's just gonna let Hostage take this 1 versus 1, and then Nilla will have no idea,
Eliminated.
Yeah.
and that's gonna be it.
Allies win.
And Hostage doesn't miss those ones. And that'll be it. GG's. Janitors
Yeah.
win 2-1.
Great match. The scores don't tell it too much. I mean, there were some opportunities here for Awakening to make it a little closer. I said it when Tujane started, it was going to come down to who played the better defense, and Awakening just really unable to get their feet underneath them, and a couple of lackluster performances, and Janitors are going to move on here.
Yeah. That'll send them up against who next in the...
Something in the losers bracket. I'm not quite sure if it's really fully flushed out.
Do they maybe play against the fucking winner of one of the play-in people?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, God. I don't know. Y'all can go check out the brackets yourself. You're big grown men.
Yeah,
But,
fuck them, let them do it themselves.
But I think that'll be you and I for the night, eh?
That's it, buddy.
Fucking A.
Pleasure as always.
As always, my friend. Yeah, so
All right.
logging out. Peace out.
See you, boys.